Welcome to Techi. In this video we will see how to install Microsoft Graph on Windows Server 2025. To use the Microsoft Graph PowerShell SDK with Windows PowerShell, first of all make sure that you have a minimum version of PowerShell 5.1 or later. If you are using old version of PowerShell, you can watch the video in the card above to upgrade PowerShell to version 7.5. Also, you need a .NET Framework 4.7.2 or later. Therefore, you can run the following command to check the current version of your PowerShell. Here we have already upgraded our PowerShell version to 7.5. So let's go to the server and proceed with the Microsoft Graph installation. So right now we are on our server, and if we go to the PowerShell, you can see we have this PowerShell 7.5.3. So first of all, we have to update the PowerShellGet to the latest version, and we will use this command to update the PowerShellGet. And here it says untrusted repository. We will just allow it by hitting the Y. And now we have to set the execution policy to the remote sign in. So it is also set. And now we will install the module, that is Microsoft Graph. To install that, I will run this command, let install module Microsoft Graph force, and I will hit enter. After hitting the enter, it will take bit time and then it will start the installation. You can see it is installing package Microsoft Graph. When you will run this command, it will take some time to download the package and install it. So right now it is installed. So let's also try to install the Microsoft Graph as a beta version. In order to install the beta version, we have to install this command, install module Microsoft Graph beta repository PS gallery force. So I will hit enter, and again it will download and install the required packages. So once it is installed, we will try to connect with our tenant with the Microsoft Graph. So it is also installed here. It may take some time. By the time, let's try to check with the Microsoft Graph installation on the different instance of the PowerShell 7.5. Here if we check and run the get installed module Microsoft Graph, you can see it is showing the version that is 2.30, that is Microsoft Graph repository is PS gallery, that is a PowerShell module. So it is installed perfectly fine. We can try to connect with our tenant now. In order to connect with the tenant, you have to run this command, connect-MgGraph scope user.read.all. Now it will ask credential, and here if you see, I already have logged to this and it's not asking for the password or a OTP. If I allow it, it just accept it and it says the authentication complete. You allow it and it just get connected. So now we are connected with the tenant. Here you can see the connected via delegated access using this. So if we want to check with the users, we can type this like get mg user and it will show the list of the users. If I hit enter, again it's asking to authenticate. I will just put the email address. Here it authenticated it. Here we have these users inside the tenant. So you can see we are connected with our tenant and we can see the users. Now if you want to disconnect with this session, you can just type the disconnect-MgGraph and the session will be disconnected. So this way you can disconnect the Microsoft Graph session. Therefore, if you want to update this, you can run the command update module Microsoft.Graph and it will update this module. And in order to uninstall the Microsoft Graph from your system, you can run this command, let uninstall module Microsoft Graph all version. This will uninstall all version of Microsoft Graph. This way you can install the Microsoft Graph and connect with your tenant. I hope the video was useful. Let's meet in a next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon to get notified whenever I post new content.